All right. Out here with my main killer.
My number one shooter.
Number one shooter. He's done some damage already to diddly day. I can't see that. There we go. It's a few mallards.
Some bang them.
Look how freaking big this dude is. No, it's the other one. It's the
It's
one.
him? Oh, there's Big Daddy.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at the neck on this thing.
He's rutting.
Look at. I mean.
Caught you red-handed. You know I did. Don't lie. I caught you not thinking about it. Caught you not thinking about duck season. These glasses are really dirty and I look super old. Sorry about that. What's up? My name's Stephen Finley. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, consider subscribing. On this channel, I talk about a couple things. One, duck hunting. Two, goose hunting. Three, that's about it. The purpose of this channel, if you're new, I shoot video for a living, photo and video, but I love to duck hunt and I never do it without a camera. So I just have tons of stuff. And so really this channel is a way for me to share my adventures and things I learned. This is all for fun. It is an absolute scorcher outside where I live here in Alabama and probably the Southeast just in general. Anyway, in today's video, this footage I thought I lost. Thought it was gone, and then I came across it, and man, it made me feel so good to watch it back. My buddy Zack that's in this video, I keep pointing that way because my computer's right there. He is the president and CEO, I think that's his big fancy title, of Reaper Boats. So he is building these duck boats out in Louisiana. Here's a little tidbit of it. And anyway, this was from a late season hunt he and I did. He is one of the guys I really enjoy hunting with. I always learn a lot. He's very efficient. You know, he's just a good hunter. He gives us a couple tips of things he looks for. So check it out.
Give the audience something you think they need to know about killing ducks.
About killing ducks.
In the woods.
In the woods. First thing you know about killing ducks in the woods is you got to be in the woods with the ducks. What do you want, Steve? You want some tips, some pointers?
Give some tips to give some pointers to people that might not hunt the woods but want to.
Gotcha. Well, don't set up in the ditch, first of all. Don't set up too close to somebody else. And know when to call it ducks at the right time.
What are you watching for when you're calling ducks?
Just kind of watching, so like when a group of ducks is working and they start to go away from me, I'm looking for that first duck just to kind of start leaning one direction or the other. And I'll hit them pretty hard then, and usually you can jerk them around and spin them their way because you just catch their attention more than anything.
So you're watching the lead duck?
Yeah, all I'm worried about is the lead duck. I don't care what the rest of them are doing.
What do you do when you got a group and then they break off?
When they break off, I'm going to keep calling until, almost like walking them back to me, to just kind of keep guiding them from getting left or right, and then when they get lined up, I'll start just kind of walking the call, just galloping it more than anything. Just louder and louder and louder and louder until they get closer like these over here, and then almost need to die. But anyway, you just got to read their body language, so to speak.
Cool. And then you get to
shoot some ducks.
Shoot a few. All right.
Don't let their feet are wet.
Fun times in the duck woods.
Later.
Peace out, Napoleon. It is like 25 degrees this morning, and there was ice. We had to bust some ice when we came in. There has been so many ducks we've been calling it, except they just won't really work. So I think we finished up with about 8 or so. I don't know. Zack told somebody like 16. One of his buddies that called. He was lying, but that's what he does sometimes. So anyway, another day in the duck woods. So it was a lot of fun. It's late season. They're kind of weird, but we got to hunt them, so that was cool. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Man, the purpose of this video is it's like crazy hot outside. It was 25 degrees that day, and man, we're in June, and I just miss it. So that's all. If you enjoyed this video, if I didn't ramble too much, again, consider subscribing, like the video. As some YouTubers say, it helps the channel. Really, it just makes me feel really good, and it really helps me justify buying all this crazy expensive camera gear that I buy, that I tote in the woods and all that other stuff. Yeah, so we'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to go check out Reaper Boats. Maybe we can work on a giveaway or something for not necessarily a boat, but maybe some Reaper swag. I'll talk to him, see what we can do. And then, ooh, it'd be really cool if we could do a hunt. You, some lucky winner, go on a hunt with Zack and I. That'd be cool. Maybe that's something. Put some in the comments if you think that'd be a cool idea. All right, see you guys. Now let me clarify. If you'll notice, all of these are number 1. He gives us 3 tips. Don't set up in the ditch. Don't set up too close to somebody. And know when to call ducks. I put them all as number 1 because they're all important. But the first 2 have to do with etiquette, which I feel like not a lot of people pay any attention to. Especially hunting public land, especially hunting public timber in Arkansas like we're doing. So don't set up in the ditch. A ditch is, well, it is what it says it is. When these guys are hunting these big green tree reservoirs, on public land or, private land, most guys don't set up in the ditch either, but, they're actually hunting holes in the woods, and there are boat paths, if you will, to those, which they call ditches. Don't set up on a ditch. Because if you're setting up on a ditch, somebody's likely hunting a hole close by. So it's kind of like an etiquette thing. 2 is don't set up too close to somebody. That's just kind of a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt when you get up super early, you do all this preparing and all this work to get the hole that you're trying to hunt, and then somebody comes in late or close to daylight and they set up, 100 yards away from you. That is not good. It's not good for a couple reasons. 1, you're normally competing against the other people, which is not good. Also, when ducks are working a hole, they're working in a big circle. And so when you've got the ducks working your hole and then they swing wide and then somebody else starts calling them, or God forbid they shoot them, they call that shooting your swing. It's just a real douche move. Let's call it what it is. It's a real dick move. So don't do that. So yeah, don't set up in the ditch. Don't set up too close to somebody else. Like some days you just get beat and you got to be okay with that. That's the deal. And number 3, I feel like the most important is knowing when to call ducks. I did a video on this. I feel like Zack offers some really interesting tips as far as what he's looking for specifically. And I'll tell you the thing about him, when we're hunting, and sometimes there's, I don't know how many guys, I think we've hunted many as 12 to 15 guys. When he talks about stepping down, the gallop or whatever, that it's really interesting because of all the guys he hunts with, when he starts doing that, everybody else stops calling. It's actually pretty cool, and I don't know really how it came to be, but it's even sharing a tree with him. You're calling, and once I hear him go, as in he's basically that means the ducks are coming. He's trying to work them. Everybody else stops calling, and then they wait on him to call the shot. And it's pretty cool. You know, I've seen him get really big groups in the woods.
Jim.